It is the real Yazzy Vazzy. If you are new on my channel. What is up, you guys? It is the real Yazzy Vazzy. If I am new on your screen, hi y'all, my name is Yazzy. And if you are returning, welcome back, guys. And by the title of this video, you guys could tell that today's video is going to be not so different from other videos on my channels when it comes to advice and, you know, like bettering ourselves. 2023 is all about bettering ourselves. Part of bettering ourselves is learning to care for ourselves and physically care for our bodies the way that we need to. So, you know, what better way to start off 2023 than to give you guys some products, give you guys my routine and how I went from bleh to okay? So I did not wear any makeup today. You know, I'm completely natural on my face because anyone can refer you guys some products when it comes to face, when it comes to body, but when I recommend products, they're genuine products. Before we get into the video today, however, though, I actually have a collab today. I am working with Busties. They are a breast tape product company and they sent me a box today to go over with y'all. So y'all know I'm kind of double A cup, but I do want to go over this box because it comes with a lot. Let's just take a look at the box real quick. So you know it says Busties. It is cruelty free, it's locally owned. A portion of each purchase from Busties actually gets donated to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. So you know, we love a good company that gives back to the community, and that's not the best part. So they have their socials as well on the next one. And right here, they actually tell you everything that comes in the box. So we're going to go over it real quick. It comes with a roll of 2x16.5 breast tape, which is a lot. And don't worry, guys, I'm going to unbox everything. So this is the roll of tape. This is a lot of tape. And, you know, it's good because it's not just going to be a one wear and then it's like, damn, I have to rebuy it. No, this tape right here should last you a good minute. So it also comes with a pair of reusable silicone nipple covers. I've actually been using these nipple covers a lot personally. I'm someone who wears a lot of things like tube tops, you know, shirts without straps. So it's kind of hard to wear a bra with those. And even though I might not be packing right here, nobody wants grown men looking at your nipples all day. So these are reusable. It also comes with a couple of satin nipple covers. These are not reusable. However, you know, they're average skin tone colored and, you know, they're thin as well. They're like kind of like a silky material, so it's not uncomfortable on your nipple. Sometimes I forget I even have them on until I get in the shower and I'm looking and I'm like, I had those on. It also comes with a small brochure that tells you how to apply it, how to remove it, any, you know, precautions. And this is it right here. They also, you know, my favorite part about this brand is they have a scan code on the box that actually is a tutorial of how to use the breast tape. So if you're someone who's intimidated by the fact that you've never ever used breast tape before, there's a tutorial. And if you don't want to use that one, there's also a scanner on the brochure and it shows you on the back. Another thing I do want to go over ahead of time, though, is there's a test strip that comes in. And, you know, see, it says stop. Because some people, I don't know if often commonly people have allergic reactions or any type of reactions to the tape. But I'm pretty sure to be precautious, they do have you use a tester first. So do not use the tape unless you use the tester, because if you're using the tape and then, oh my god, I'm burning, oh my god, I'm swelling up, it says on here, use the tester tape. So yeah, guys, make sure you guys go check out Busties. Tell them that Yazzy sent you. I hope I put some girls on here. And without further ado, we're about to get into the videos. Before we get into this video today, and before you even start your self-care journey, you have to know that self-care is a mindset. If you don't want to treat your body the best it needs to be treated, if you don't want to treat yourself the best way you should be treated, you're going to be very inconsistent. For years, I didn't really treat my body the best. I wasn't going really in depth as far as like my hygiene routines and like, you know, like my skincare routine, and it shows. When you don't take your body serious, it shows. Like, I can show you guys my face before I started taking my skincare, my body care serious, and you can tell the difference between now. You know, I got a little blemish right here, but you know, my skin is overall clear. And then, like, it looked bad back then. So now that we talked about the mentality, if you want to be the baddest bitch, part of that is taking care of your body. Like, you can't be the baddest. You can put on as much makeup as you want. You can have the flyest body. You can have the flyest clothes, flyest drip. But if your breath stinks or your kunarnar stinks and you're not taking good care of your hair, you're not taking care of like your underarms, your totalotes, nobody wants a stinky fly girl. So it's no tea, no shade. Understand that I wish that I kind of had someone to turn to as far as trying to put a hygiene regimen together, but that was the purpose of putting this video out today. Some people might even have a okay average hygiene routine, but they want to take it next level. So first we're going to start with hair. So I'm going to show you guys my hair products. I'm going to give you guys a little run over of my hair routine when I'm in the shower, when it's wash day in general. So I actually have curly hair. I could put a picture here. I don't wear my hair curly as much as I used to when I was younger, just because I'm someone who's very busy, so it's kind of hard to maintain curls that tangle so easily. It's honestly easier for me to straighten my hair or to blow dry my hair because it's more relaxed and it's tangling less, it's less maintenance. Yeah, but I'm gonna show you guys some products that I use. So first things first, I go in with my shampoo. So a shampoo that I've been recently using is the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Deep Moisturizing Shampoo with sea kelp and argan oil. It's for curly to coily hair. So, you know, even though I might wear my hair straight, you want to buy products that are good for your hair type naturally, because I could buy products for straight hair, but it's just probably going to either damage my hair or not do anything to it because I don't naturally have straight hair. So I use my shampoo. When we're pouring our shampoo, it really depends on your hair type. If you have thinner hair, use smaller portions of shampoo. But my hair type, like, you know, a little thick, it's not the most thick, but it is pretty thick. So I use about this much shampoo on my hand. And once it's poured, I don't just put it on my head. That's a mistake that you're making. And if you're wondering why your hair is so oily, or, oh, I'm scrubbing my head, I'm scrubbing my scalp and it's still oily, you're either not using enough shampoo, or we're gonna move on to the next step. I use my Raw Shea Butter Deep Moisturizing Conditioner, same thing for curly to coily hair. And I use both of these products twice. I don't just go in and shampoo my hair once. I go in and shampoo it twice. And specifically when I use my shampoo, I use a scrubber for your scalp. Now I got this one, I believe, at like Five Below, but you can get it like on Amazon, anything like that. It usually looks like this. You see it has bristles. And it just helps me scrub my scalp. How, you know, like the Dominican ladies, when you go to the Dominican hair salon, you see how they be scrubbing your hair for dear life? That's how I need my hair to be scrubbed. And that right there does the job. And it has a little handle too, so you could just... When you use the shampoo, and then before you go in with that scrubber, lather up the shampoo. Don't just pour it on your head. Lather it until it's sudsy, and then go in. And, you know, and then you go in with the scrubber and you go all over each section of your hair. Do not put shampoo all over your hair. Shampoo does not belong on your ends. Shampoo is strictly made to clean off any oil, any dandruff, any grease on your scalp. It's not made for your ends. Now, going back to conditioner. When we use conditioner, we don't put it on dripping wet hair. That's not the proper way to wash your hair. The proper way is, if my hair is soaking after I just washed out all the shampoo, what I'm going to do is go and, you know, wring it out until it's damp, but it's not dripping anymore. And then we're gonna take the conditioner. It doesn't have to be soaked up, you know, but you just put it, you rub it, and you put it here. This is where you start putting the conditioner. Conditioner does not belong on your scalp. It belongs on the ends of your hair. Okay? And look at my hair, y'all. This is my hair with no extensions, no clip-ins. This is my hair. So if y'all like, oh, I don't know if I should trust her, I literally blow out my hair almost every week. I do my hair very often, and look at how healthy it still is. I might tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. For dandruff, I also use from time to time glycolic acid. And I know you're like, girl, did you just say glycolic acid? Yes, I did. So I actually learned this hack on TikTok, but basically glycolic acid helps the scalp to produce less or no dandruff. And I'm someone who struggles with dandruff. I've always struggled with dandruff all my life. You know, some people genuinely cannot control that, but it can be triggered by maybe shampoos you're using. If you're using like a certain gel, a certain mousse, anything on your hair that your scalp just is irritated by, you'll notice that you're producing more dandruff. So if on average though you produce some dandruff and you're trying to see if you could find any alternative that's going to help you solve that problem, go with the glycolic acid. You could get this on Amazon, or you could go get this at Ulta. I believe it was like $7. It wasn't expensive. Disclaimer: if your scalp hurts while using this, because remember, it's an acid, some people have very sensitive scalps. I personally had no problem using this, but if you feel your scalp burning, do not use it, okay? Don't force yourself to use something that your body is telling you that you're irritated to. The routine is as it follows: shampoo, wash out, conditioner, wash out. Then we go in with either a deep conditioner, a hair mask, whichever is fine that you use in the shower, if you use it in the shower. If not, do the hair mask if it's not made to be in the shower before you get in the shower. But I do have a couple in shower ones, and one of the ones that I use is the Mael Babasu and Mint Deep Conditioner. I just started using these products, but I can say that the damaged bits of hair that I have are revived. And they're not fully revived, but for hair that was straight, like dead, to be now coiling, even if it's a little wave, it shows that the product is working. Just a little backstory about me if you didn't know. In the summertime, I had actually dyed this half of my hair red, and I ended up not liking it. I just don't like bright colors in my hair. I did not use bleach, but I used ammonia. So my luxurious curls, unfortunately, were either very like weak. They're very weak now. Not all of them. There's some curls on this side of my head that are actually still good, believe it or not. But there are some that are now weakly curled, and then there's like 2 strands that are just straight dead. And so yeah, I've been trying to find a lot of reviving hair masks, a lot of hair masks that promote hair growth, and I'm actually going to share a couple home remedies that I also use. I'm going to make a separate video really getting into depth on my hair care journey, but for a while I kept snipping my hair and it would not grow. So I used rice water, and I used an avocado hair mask, also known as the Cardi B mask. You could search it up on TikTok or YouTube and it'll pop up. And I used to use those hair masks like once a week, I believe. And beware, because if you have protein overload hair, that your hair breaks when you have too much protein, that mask, you have to use it once every 2 to 3 weeks. Simple as that. But I used those as well. And now you guys can see, like, you know, my hair is straightened, but you can see that it's not stiff, it's not unhealthy, you know? So yeah, so that is hair. We're going to move into body now. So first things first, this is the soap that I use. I use the Dove Vanilla and Shea Butter. And the key to smelling good for long periods of time, I learned, is to wear matching scents. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically when you layer scents like your body wash, your bar soap, your lotion, your perfumes with the same scent. So you're gonna see that I use mainly vanilla Vanilla is just my favorite personally. You could do it with any. You don't have to do it with the same name brand products. I use a hand scrubber. Mine is wet right now because I just got out the shower, so you know, I could just show you guys a standard hand one. You could use the other ones that they use, like it's like a little like a rope kind of. They say that one's stronger than the hand scrubber. Or you can use a loofah if your skin doesn't really require scrubbing. We're gonna get into why I scrub, but if your body doesn't really produce too much odor or too much moisture, you could probably use a loofah. But if you're someone who you struggle a little bit more with odor, like me personally, I have under armpit odor, then I have to be scrubbing my armpits, you know. I gotta be scrubbing my armpits and scrubbing my booty, scrubbing my legs to make sure I smell extra good and all that dead skin, all that dirt is off of my body. So is my body wash. Now, I mean, I just saw a lot of people when I was on, you know, my research journey to up my self-care routine. A lot of people use bar soap than body wash. So, you know, I just put it into my routine. If you don't want to use body wash or you don't want to use bar soap, you want to use one or the other, I guess that's fine too. But I like to use both. So, you know, if you're trying to make it to that upper level, get a body wash too. So right after I'm done with my bar soap, I go in with my body wash. It's also the Dove Shea Butter and Vanilla. This one is like $12, like $8, depends on where you go. You can find this in most stores. I always get mine personally from Target, but you can find it in mostly any stores. And I also use my hand scrubber on this. A lot of people say you can't use hand scrubbers often because it makes you dry out, but my body personally, and I'm speaking for my body only, I don't experience those problems. I have been using a hand scrubber for about 3 years now, and I've never really had a problem with dry skin on my, you know. So that's just my personal thing. If you see at any point like it's too strong for you, move to a loofah or to a softer, you know, scrubber. So I also use, and this is a very inexpensive alternative if you don't want to use the Dove, I use the St. Ives Soothing Body Oatmeal and Shea Butter Wash. This one is only like $5 and it is amazing. Like same texture as the Dove. It feels moisturizing when you're done using it. It smells really good as well. And this is a very like beginner friendly alternative that you don't want to spend too much money on products, but you do want to up your self-care routine. So I definitely recommend my St. Ives body wash. Okay, so days that I shave, I like to use the EOS. It's the Vanilla Bliss 24 Moisture Shave Cream. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Before I was ever using shave cream, this is now a new thing that I put into my hygiene routine. I used to use conditioner. And, you know, that might be an unpopular opinion. Some people might be like, what? But I personally never had any, like, razor bumps, any strawberry legs. I never had any, like, infections with my girl down there when I used conditioner to shave. And so that's also an alternative. To each its own. I don't care if people think I'm dirty for that. It got the job done. But now that I moved to shaving cream, I do use the EOS one. This is only like $3 or $4 in Target, so it's not even too bad, you know. I like EOS because they're inexpensive, they're very affordable, and they make a lot of great smelling products. Like this right here smells amazing, and it's not too strong that is like gonna give you problems with your girl down there, you know. So I also use a scrub in the shower, the Tree Hut Cocoa Colada Shea Sugar Scrub. This is the one that I use. I just bought a new one, so if you're like, why does it look so full, then Yaslin, I just bought some new products the other day. So I use this scrub. I honestly scrub after. I saw a video earlier because, you know, I watch these videos a lot too, with this girl saying that she scrubs before she shaves. But me personally, I just like scrubbing after I shave because it just feels better to me, like when the skin is bare and there's no hair there, to just scrub and, you know, get in there. So I scrub on my arms, I scrub my armpits, I scrub my legs, you know, I scrub right where I don't scrub my lip, because I don't scrub my lips. I scrub my little bikini area. That's where I use the scrub at. I don't even dare try to put this near my fat mama, because if this gets in and you don't wash it out properly, that can cause something, you know, like a yeast infection or something. And we're gonna talk about those too, because like I said, I'm trying to get vulnerable with y'all. I'm not trying to judge nobody. I go through girl problems myself, so we're gonna have an open, vulnerable conversation today. It's no judgment zone. After we get out the shower, I like to go in for my deodorant. Now that we're having that conversation, the Secret Clinical 72-hour invisible solid, completely clean, whatever. So it's a clinical deodorant, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I specifically use clinical deodorant. I use medicated deodorant personally because that is something that I've struggled with all my life. Since I was 7, if you did not put deodorant on me, and if I did not clean myself, like I said, with like a wash rag or something, woo, you were smelling onions from a mile away. And like, I know a couple little bitter girls is gonna be like, why would you say that? Oh my god, why are you embarrassing yourself? I'm not embarrassing myself. Like I said, this is a vulnerable place, and I want people to know that they're not the only ones that struggle with body odor. They're not the only one that struggle with razor bumps, with acne. I've been there, done that. If I know that I struggled with something in the past and I was able to fix that problem, why not help other people that might need your help to fix that problem themselves, you know? So yes, I use a clinical deodorant. I use it every day. I shower every day, because as someone who struggles with body odor, if you're not keeping up with your body, you're gonna stink. And I don't want nobody talking shit about me saying I stink, because I don't stink. If you're bad, you can't be stinking. After that, I like to go in with lotion. Like I said, everything here is gonna be vanilla, because vanilla is just my signature scent. You ask someone what I smell like, they're gonna tell you either cloud or vanilla. So I use the EOS. You guys can see there's lotion on it from when I used it, but I use the EOS Shea Butter 24-hour moisture body lotion in vanilla cashmere. I believe this one was like $7. It wasn't too bad, and it smells so good. Like, it smells like whipped cream. When you smell it, like literally, if you don't believe me, that's fine. Go to Target, go to Walmart, wherever you could find it, order it on Amazon, and just go like this, even if you're contemplating on buying it, and just go like that, and you're gonna smell, it smells like cupcakes. Like, it smells edible. So serious. That was the first thing I thought when I opened this up, and I haven't had any type of reaction to it. I've never seen my skin in the wintertime since I started using this ashy or anything. It's always moisturized. So this is the lotion I use. Or I don't have it. Well, I do have it. I use the Bare Vanilla Victoria's Secret body lotion. That one is a good alternative too if you're more of like, I don't really like that one and you need an alternative. That one is the way to go. Another moisturizer I use is coconut oil, and this one is so underrated. Like, raw coconut oil can be used for anything, and we're gonna talk about that right now. But you can use this on your face. Like, if your skin is very dry, you can, I don't know if you guys know this saying, but it's called slugging, and it's when you put like either moisturizer, like a not thick layer, but like a layer, like your, like a slug kind of just went all over your face, and you put a layer over your skin before you go to sleep at night, and you'll wake up with really moisturized skin. Unless you have skin that just reacts bad to that moisturizer, or it's like a pore clogging moisturizer, you'll be fine, because I do that personally, and you guys can see like my pores are not clogged. This one too. And another thing, so y'all know how I brought up the little Dave East infections. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it Dave East infections, just in case they try to take my video down. I've only had about 2 my whole life, to be honest with you guys. I don't get those often, but when I do and it's not severe, you have to know the difference between you know, just having a little Dave East infection coming and going, and then when it's really irritated and you have to go get like medication. So believe it or not, I use coconut oil when I have those, you know, mild, not severe Dave East infections. Davey's gonna watch this video like, girl, but I take a little bit, especially the raw coconut oil, the one that, you know, like you melt into your hand. You take some and you put it, I know this is getting weird, but this is your lips, this is your hole. You're going to apply it into your hole, not a thick layer, a thin layer, for a good 3 to 4 days. And if you see no improvement, go to the doctor. But that's a home remedy that I was taught to by a family member, and you know, it's worked for me when I've had my mild cases. I haven't had a severe case yet, but if you have a severe case, you need to go to the hospital. Like, girl, don't put no coconut oil on it if you bleeding and stuff and you got like blisters, and no, go to the doctor. But okay, now I also use the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum cream. This is a body butter. I don't use this too often. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I probably use it every Friday, because every Friday is my self-care day. When I do my face mask, when I touch up my hair, when I wash my hair, when I shave. And with my armpits, I shave 2 times a week, because I learned that 75% of odor that comes under your armpits sometimes lives on the hair. So as often as you can, try to shave that hair off if you have odor down there, because it will reduce it a lot. If there's no hair there, you know, you're cleaning it up, you're exfoliating it, and then, you know, you put your medicated deodorant. So this I don't use often. And this is kind of overpriced. It's not bad. It smells amazing and it lasts very long, especially when you mix it with perfume. But it is overpriced. So there's other ones you could go get at Target, other body butters. There's ones you could get on Amazon that are like $5, $4. This little thing was like $25. So, you know, if you have the money for it and you want to get some Sol de Janeiro, like you've had the body mist before, you like the smell, then go ahead. But if not, go with the other alternative. We're going to talk about teeth. I personally have cavity prone teeth. Like, my teeth are very sensitive. If I am not constantly brushing and I'm eating like all types of junk food, candy, stuff with sugar, I will get cavities like this. And another thing is, if you have cavities in your mouth, your cavities will smell. So even if you're doing all the whole tooth routine that I'm about to show you guys and you're doing it every day, if you have cavities, you're still gonna stink, okay? And maybe not, because sometimes people have small cavities and, you know, you can't really tell, but you can smell sometimes when someone has a cavity. You ever looked at someone, like you ever watched someone brush their teeth and do their stuff in the morning, and then like a couple hours later their breath still stinks and they didn't eat anything, and you're like, yo, why your breath stink? That's why, because they have cavities. This is the toothpaste I just recently started using. This one was made for sensitive teeth and cavity prevention. So it also repairs weakened enamels. It's the #1 dentist recommended brand. It is called the Sensodyne Pronamel Intensive Enamel Repair Whitening Toothpaste. This is it. I'm not gonna lie, this one is kind of pricey. It was like $14. No, like $9. The twin pack is like $14. But it's a great investment. It is very, very minty. And you know, there's other like Colgates and stuff like that that are also very minty, but this smacks you in your mouth. Like, it's really, really, really minty. So, you know, I love it. I've been using it. I brush my teeth 2 times a day. Brush your teeth 2 times a day. And if you eat certain foods that are like sugary, hella cake, and you're home and are able to brush your teeth, brush your teeth. Because veneers are trending now, and that's fine. I'm not someone who's really against them. But if you're not taking care of your natural teeth, you're gonna have a lot of problems with your mouth along the line. And I've had, trust me, let's get real vulnerable right now, because like I said, guys, ain't no way I'm gonna judge nobody and y'all not gonna be able to judge me. I lost one of my teeth. Why did I lose one of my teeth? Because I was like, well, I was like 10, 11. But I was eating all this candy. I was sneaking behind my mom's back, eating candy, eating cake, eating cupcakes, never brushing my teeth, only brushing my teeth like once a day, not flossing, not using mouthwash. that bacteria stays in your mouth, and your mouth is a warm place that bacteria lives. Like, even after you brush your teeth, there's small amounts of bacteria that still live in there. So if you can reduce it by a significant amount, reduce it. Because look, as someone who lost a tooth and now I have to pay to get a fake tooth placed there for no more dental issues in my mouth, take care of your teeth. I wish I knew that more as a child. Take care of your teeth. Nobody wants a girl with a banging body, nice face, all that, and then your teeth are like, you got stuff between your teeth and you're nasty, all the cavities. No. So another thing I want to talk about is flossing, now that we're still on the topic. So I picked up this pack of floss picks. It's from Up and Up. It was like $3, $2, but it comes with 90 of them. And I like these because they're the mobile ones. The same way, a lot of y'all about to be mad at me, but the same way you can pack lip gloss and makeup and your phone and your charger in your bag, you need to pack floss. If you're going somewhere to eat, like let's say I'm going out to a restaurant with my friends, you need to pack floss. Because let's say I'm eating steak and mashed potatoes and broccoli, all this stuff that could get stuck in my teeth and that is known for getting stuck in my teeth. You don't want to be the one like, ah, and then you have like something right here and right here and right here. You should always have like a portable mirror with you so that you can always make sure, okay, I look good, I'm not sweating, I'm not none of this. And then to make sure your mouth is good. After I'm done eating, even if it's popcorn, sometimes the kernels could get stuck. If you go to the movies with your boo and there's kernel stuck in your mouth, that's nasty. So take floss with you. Use your floss. Use it when you eat. Every time you eat, if they're available to you, floss. Just to be safe. Just floss. And next, y'all see this right here? This is a tongue scraper. There's metal ones that I see people use. There's plastic ones like these that I got from like Five Below. But this is a tongue scraper. Even if you do everything that I just told you and you don't scrape your tongue, there's still a lot of bacteria living in your mouth. If you're not scraping your tongue of the bacteria from what you eat, from what you drink, from your saliva, your mouth is going to be white. Your breath is going to stink. And when you do things like drink orange juice or drink coffee, drink things, the white from all that dirt and nasty stuff on your tongue is going to show. It's no reason that some of y'all be like, hey, and your tongue is white. Like, you need to fix that. You cannot open your mouth to talk shit about nobody else if you open your mouth and your tongue is white. That's nasty. For real. Y'all, that's nasty. What did we learn? Scrape your tongue. And mouthwash too, but unfortunately I ran out. So Listerine is fine. The TheraBreath one is usually the one I get though, because they say that Listerine has alcohol in it and alcohol is not good for your mouth. I believe it's proven. I'm not too sure though. Lips. When you have lips, whether you have thin lips or whether you have plump lips, you need to be taking care of them. So especially, for example, right now, it's winter time. The air is brittle and dry. So there is no moisture in your environment to keep your lips moist. Your lips are going to peel, they're going to get chapped up if you're not taking care of your lips properly. So when you get out the shower or when you're in the shower, the same way you're scrubbing off your body, scrub your lips. And honestly, I use my hand scrubber. Some people use the towel that they use. Scrub your lips every time I get out the shower because they're nice and moist and all that dead skin is like, you know, it's soft. Go ahead and take that off because please, I've seen it too much that these girls throw on lip gloss or lip oil and their lips are chapped underneath. So another thing is using lip scrubs as well. I really haven't found any. I tried to go in Target the other day, but I do make some at home. So what I'll do is put some Vaseline on my lips, put some sugar on my lips, and put some honey on my lips, or I'll put it like in a little mixture and then place it on my lips. This is the little lip scrubber brush I use. I got it from Five Below too. Five Below is really underrated when it comes to skincare products. I wouldn't really recommend any like skincare products from there, but like these small products and like the scrubber for my scalp, these are good. I use them a lot, so you know, you would put a thin layer. You don't put a lot of scrub on there because it's not going to work as efficiently. You're going to put a small amount, and what you're going to do with the brush is just... And some people do it with their toothbrush as well. Like when they're brushing their teeth, they'll take it and go. So whatever works for you, okay? That's just what works for me. And the same way I told you guys, you need to pack floss with you where you go. You need to pack Vaseline. You can even get the little ones, like at the beauty supply, at Target, at Five Below. They sell the little tiny ones for like $1. And that's not bad. Or even like 50 cents sometimes. There's no reason that your lips are chapped. Like your face, the same way you don't leave the house without like washing your face and washing yourself off, is the same way you should not be leaving the house without making sure your lips are moisturized. You shouldn't be ready showing up to a photo shoot or taking pictures on Instagram and your lips are white and crusty and nasty. Nah. Look, I'm just talking about it right now is making me... And personally with Vaseline too, I do use it for a couple of other things. If I put a lot on my lips, the remainder I'll put like on my eyelids sometimes, and I'll put on my eyebrows sometimes, because Vaseline promotes hair growth. Castor oil does too, so sometimes I'll put that on there too. And you know, now moving into skincare, I'm gonna talk about products first. Just a disclaimer, I do not have average acne. And a lot of people ask me like, oh, what's your skincare routine? And I tell them and they're like, what? Fungal acne is not regular acne. A little bit of backstory on that. For years and years and years, since I was like 11, I had these heat bumps on my forehead. And I would have them sometimes on my cheeks too. They were just texture on my face, and I'm wondering, I'm like, what is that? We go from dermatologist to dermatologist. They give me these basic ointments. They don't do anything. We're putting Noxzema on my face. We're putting rubbing alcohol on my face. Nothing was working until one day I said, you know what, forget it. Like, I'm just, I thought that I was forever gonna have acne. Unfortunately, like I really did. I thought I was always gonna have acne. I just learned to live with it. But one day I just searched up, you know, the condition of my face, like skin color texture on face not going away, like on forehead. And I found, I think it was like a dermatologist influencer, I can't really remember, but he actually broke down that sometimes that's not regular acne, it's fungal acne. And it's when the yeast on your skin, because we have yeast that grows, there's oils, there's yeast, there's all that grows on your skin. Fungal acne is when your skin overproduces the amount of yeast on your face. So, you know, I'm like, oh man, so this might not even be regular acne. I'm gonna need all these procedures. And he was like, no. So what you use is niacinamide. And if you have oily skin, which I tend to have, I have combination skin. Some areas get, like in the wintertime, this area right here sometimes gets a little dry. Right by my mouth it gets dry. Sometimes right here it gets dry. But like my cheeks get oily, my forehead gets oily, my chin gets oily. I have combination skin. This is my skincare routine. This might not work for everyone, unfortunately. And I'm really sorry that it won't, because if I had standard acne, I would love to just give you guys a whole bunch of products that could solve everyone's acne. But unfortunately, that's not the case here. I don't know how common that is to have fungal acne, but if you've been having constant problems with your skin and you're noticing these skin colored like heat bumps on your face, it might not be regular acne, it might be fungal acne. So I'm gonna show you guys what I use. Another disclaimer, I don't use all these products for my skin. I use like 3 or 4 products on the daily to keep my skin clear, and this is what works for my face, okay? So first I use niacinamide from The Ordinary. I use this. This is what stopped my texture. This little bottle right here is what made all my bumps go away. So like I told you guys, for years it just wouldn't go away. Like I would put rubbing alcohol, witch hazel, everything, nothing would work. But it was because it was fungal acne. So if you're seeing those problems, that bottle right there is like, this bottle right here is like $5. go to Ulta, go on Amazon and buy it and try it out. And if you notice a drastic change, like, oh my god, finally, it might be because it was fungal acne and not regular acne. Another discretion, this is acid, okay? This is an acid. This is not a regular cleanser for daily use. I use this as often as I would use it in the summertime, which is like 4 times a week. And my skin broke out. Now, it didn't break out bad. It didn't break my skin barrier, but my skin was flaking up. I was having little like red dots everywhere. And it was because in the winter time, like I said, it's brittle, it's cold, and there's not enough moisture in the air for you to use this too often. So I honestly use this like 2 or 3 times throughout the week. Like, I'll stretch it out, so like maybe Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, so that the days in between have time to breathe. Because if you're using this every day in the winter time and you're in a cold environment, you might have a bad reaction to it. But if you see yourself like breaking out in hives and your throat swelling up, that means you're allergic. There's a difference. Okay, so next, I actually get this from Target. This is the Up and Up 10% benzoyl peroxide gel. This is it right here. I honestly use this probably like 2 or 3 times throughout the week. It's not too strong. It's more like a ointment lotion. It also did help with texture on my face. It's also very good for fungal acne. So yeah, this is like $4 maybe at Target, and it's small, but you know, it lasts you a pretty long time. This you shouldn't be using more than like a pea size on your face, because it's not, you don't need that much. And lastly, for my regular routine, I use the Pond's Dry Skin Cream Facial Moisturizer. This one I get from like Rite Aid, Target. I've been using this for 2 years now, and there's times that I have to use it like 3 times a day because my skin just gets really dry sometimes. And then there's times like in the summertime that I only have to use it once a day, because I told you guys I have combination skin. So some days my skin can be a little more on the dry side, and then other days my skin is all shining on my forehead because I have oily skin. So to each its own. I heard other good ones are the CeraVe moisturizers, the Neutrogena moisturizers, and yeah. On to face masks. I use face masks probably about once or twice a week. I use 2 mainly, and one of them is very affordable and the other is on the more pricey side. But for the second one that's more pricey, there is alternatives. This is the one that I use the most. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating 100% Hydrogel Mask. And I love this mask because it's not just a regular sheet mask. It's not just a regular clay mask. It's a gel mask. So it's gel material and you put it onto your skin. It comes with 2 parts. One goes for the bottom area and one goes for the top. They also have eye flaps that go, you know, up and down, so that if you want to use it with the eye flaps and close your eyes, you can do that. Or if you want to keep it open. And same thing with the lip. This one is only like $2-3. $2-3. I did not think this was going to be a good face mask at first, honestly. If I'm being completely honest, I didn't, because I'm like, it's that cheap. Like, it has to be mid, like, you know what I mean? This keeps my skin so moisturized in the winter time. And if you live in New York, you know that sometimes it goes even below 0. This is what keeps my skin glowing. This is what keeps my skin hydrated. Only $2-3 at Target. So if y'all gonna buy anything, buy this. Lastly, the other mask I use is the Glow Detox Charcoal Mask. This little thing right here, look how small it is compared to my head. And it might just be because I have a big head, but look how small this is in my hand. My little petite hand. This little thing is $30. You know, honestly, Target kind of played me with this one, because I'm like, oh, it doesn't have a price tag. It's so tiny and cute. It might be like a little $5. $31. There are alternatives that you can do that are cheaper than this, and it's a good mask, don't get me wrong. Usually when some products are more expensive, it's because they're more high-end. Not all of them, but some. And this one works pretty good. Like I told you guys, I have combination skin, so the charcoal really helps balance my skin out. And I love it. But you know, like I said, if I would have known that this was so much money, I would not have bought it. So there's alternatives. You just search up charcoal clay mask on Amazon. You'll find some for like $5, probably bigger than this for like $5, $10, whatever. My last tip of today is to drink water. It does not matter how much products you use, and trust me, I just showed a lot. It does not matter how many products you use if you're not hydrated and if you're not taking care of your body internally. If you are not eating good, you don't have to eat salad every day. That's not what I'm saying. But you need to make sure that you have protein meals. You have to make sure that you have fiber. You have to make sure that you have everything that you need. You can't just be eating McDonald's every day and pizza and greasy, nasty, processed foods every day and expect for your skin to look glowy and clear. It's not gonna happen, especially if you have regular acne. That's sometimes what triggers it. So you have to have a good, it doesn't have to be the best diet out here, but you have to have a good consumption of foods, not just McDonald's every day. And if you're not drinking at least, honestly, me, I drink like 2 to 3 cups of water a day. I have a briller, I have a Britter, so I use that water a lot too. It makes the water filtered. It tastes way better. It makes me more encouraged to drink water as opposed to if you're just drinking like regular water or tap water. I used to be someone who I didn't really like drinking water because, you know, it has no flavor. But the way to get around that is to put stuff in your water. So what I mean by that is, if you guys look right now, this is my water. I've already drank it halfway. I usually fill it up to the top. There are limes in my water, and what does it do? It makes it have a taste so that I'm not just drinking nothing. So you don't just have to use lime. You can cut strawberries up and put it in. You can put blueberries in there. I don't know too much about bananas. You could put kiwi in there. You know, you could put cucumbers in there. You can put a lot of different stuff in your water, and I promise you, if you put something in your water that you want to taste, like strawberries for example, you're more encouraged to drink the water than if it's just plain. Water at our grown age is important. There's no reason that you're doing lean and all these different things and you're not drinking water. It shows. Like, think of someone with really good skin, with really like someone that looks really like clean. Like, look at me, for example, right? If you really look at me, I look clean. I don't look dirty. Oh, hold on, let me move that here. If you really look at me, I look clean. I don't look dirty. If you look at my clothes, I'm not wearing stained clothes. If you look at my hair, it's combed. It doesn't have to be straightened, but it's combed. There's not really any like weird like if I looked like this, you wouldn't take me serious. If I looked like this, telling you, yes, do this, or yes, do that, you would not take me serious if I looked like this. I have to look clean to show that I'm someone who is clean and put together. Like, I don't know. If you're not someone who's clean and put together, and you're not taking care of yourself internally, externally, it shows. And if you think like, oh yeah, I did some makeup, oh yeah, I curled my hair, I look cute. If you're not taking care of your teeth and they're yellow, if you're not taking care of your eyebrows, you know, doing your maintenance, if you're not taking care of your hair, if you're not taking care of your body, you cannot be a baddie. It's a mental thing as well. Trust me, it's a mental thing as well, like I stated earlier. But you cannot be the baddest if your breath is stinking, if you're looking like how I just looked, if you're wearing stained, nasty clothes, if you got armpit stench, if you got Toto stench, if you got Dave yeast every day, nobody's gonna take you serious, sis. And it's okay, trust me, it's girl problems, it happens. But you cannot have that as an excuse to why you have a Dave yeast every day. You cannot use that as an excuse to why you don't take the best care of yourself. And you cannot use that as an excuse for why you're just someone who is not clean. Like, if you get what I'm trying to say. If you're not clean, you're not clean. There's no excuses that can justify you not being clean. If you're not taking a shower, like if you're not taking a shower for a week, there's nothing to justify that. There's nothing to justify that. If you're not cleaning properly, your girl down there, there's nothing to justify that. And if you guys want to avoid men degrading you and talking about you in negative ways, you have to do your part on keeping up as a woman. Because if you don't care, and if other women aren't trying to help other women become, you know, united and helping another girl out, another sister girl out, it just gives men the okay to break us down the way that other women break you down. All right, you guys, this is going to be the end of the video. If you learned anything new, let me know in the comments. If you guys have any products that you want to recommend, the floor is open. Comment it below. Don't forget to turn on that post notification bell so you guys get notifications when I post. I have been doing my thing lately, posting every Thursday. So to keep it consistent, make sure that you guys are doing your part. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, and make sure to press that subscribe button. And comment what video you guys want next. If you guys want a hair care routine, if you guys want a detailed skincare journey, then comment it below. And with that being said, I am out.